Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code DTC P2185 pertains to a malfunction in the engine coolant temperature (ECT) sensor 2 circuit. This code indicates that the output voltage from ECT sensor 2 has crossed a specified threshold, leading the powertrain control module (PCM) to flag it as a fault. The ECT sensor is crucial for monitoring the engine's coolant temperature, facilitating optimal engine performance, fuel efficiency, and emissions control. When the sensor or its circuitry malfunctions, it can cause the PCM to store this code, indicating a need for diagnosis and repair. In this presentation, we will explore the nature of this fault, potential causes, symptoms, and a step-by-step troubleshooting guide to resolve the issue effectively. The DTC P2185 signifies an issue specifically with the engine coolant temperature sensor 2. This component plays a vital role in monitoring the coolant's temperature to ensure the engine runs efficiently and avoids overheating. Located near the engine block, the ECT sensor detects the temperature of the engine coolant and provides this data to the PCM. If the signal voltage is found to be higher than the predefined value, specifically more than 4.92 volts, the PCM registers this abnormality, resulting in the DTC being stored. Understanding the location and function of the ECT sensor is critical, as it serves to inform the engine management system for proper fuel delivery and ignition timing, essential factors for maintaining vehicle performance and reducing emissions. There are several potential causes that could lead to the DTC P2185 being triggered. First, a faulty ECT sensor 2 is a likely culprit, as wear or internal faults can lead to incorrect resistance values and thus improper voltage readings. Secondly, issues within the wiring are common, such as open circuits or short circuits, which interfere with the signal being sent to the PCM. Corrosion, broken wires, or bad connections can cause these types of issues. Finally, the PCM itself may malfunction, leading to erroneous readings. Each of these conditions necessitates inspection and testing for resolution, as they all compromise the effective monitoring of the engine coolant temperature. Several symptoms can manifest due to the DTC P2185 error, indicating a problem with the ECT sensor 2 or its circuit. One primary symptom is the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard, alerting the driver to a malfunction. Additionally, if the engine coolant temperature cannot be accurately monitored, erratic performance may occur, which can lead to stalling or poor acceleration. Increased fuel consumption may also be observed as the engine management system struggles to optimize performance without accurate temperature readings. Drivers may notice these issues impacting day-to-day driving and vehicle efficiency, making it imperative to address the DTC promptly. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P2185 involves confirming the voltage output of the ECT sensor 2. Begin by turning the vehicle to the on mode, which powers the vehicle electronics and allows for connection with diagnostic tools. Using the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, monitor the ECT sensor 2 voltage. If the displayed value exceeds 4.92 volts, this indicates that the failure condition has been duplicated. At this point, it is critical to gather data on the ECT sensor's operational status to determine whether the sensor itself is faulty or if another related component is at fault. In the second step of the troubleshooting process, focus shifts to inspecting the ECT sensor 2 and its associated wiring. Begin by disconnecting the ECT sensor's 2P connector to safely perform a continuity check. Next, visually and physically inspect the wiring connected to the sensor for any signs of damage, such as fraying, corrosion, or disconnections. Using a multimeter, test the wires for continuity to ensure that the circuit is intact and operational. Circuit issues can lead to interruptions in voltage signaling back to the PCM, resulting in high voltage readings that trigger the DTC. During the third troubleshooting step, inspect the powertrain control module, PCM, itself. If the previous steps indicated normal conditions for the ECT sensor and wiring. First, ensure that the PCM is functioning correctly by reviewing any software updates that may be required, as outdated software can cause misinterpretations of sensor data. Additionally, visually check the PCM for any signs of physical damage or corrosion that may impact its performance. If no other issues are identified from the previous tests, this step is essential to confirm that the PCM is receiving and interpreting data accurately without internal impairment, as this could ultimately lead to DTC P2185 presence. Once all necessary repairs have been completed based on the previous troubleshooting steps, it is vital to confirm the effectiveness of those repairs. Start by clearing the DTC from the PCM using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Following this, conduct a test drive to evaluate the vehicle's performance under various conditions, ensuring that engine temperature readings remain stable and consistent. Throughout this process, monitor the check engine light to confirm that the DTC does not reappear. Successful completion of this verification ensures that the issue has been addressed adequately and the vehicle system is functioning properly once again. Preventive maintenance is crucial for avoiding future instances of the DTC P2185. Regular inspections of the ECT sensor should be scheduled, looking for signs of wear or malfunction before they escalate into more serious problems. Additionally, it's important to check electrical connections regularly to prevent corrosion or loosening over time, which can disrupt the circuit integrity. Maintaining appropriate coolant levels prevents overheating and ensures that the ECT sensor can perform its function without interference. By implementing these maintenance practices, vehicle owners can significantly reduce the risk of encountering this DTC again. In conclusion, understanding DTC P2185 is vital for maintaining the reliability of the Honda Civic 2022 Plus. This code relates specifically to issues with the engine coolant temperature sensor 2 circuit, which can deeply impact engine performance if not addressed swiftly. Symptoms such as the check engine light, erratic performance, and increased fuel consumption remind drivers of the importance of early detection and resolution. A comprehensive troubleshooting procedure helps identify the root cause of the problem, whether it be the ECT sensor, wiring issues, or PCM malfunction. Effective preventive maintenance can further reduce the likelihood of recurrence, ensuring the vehicle remains in excellent operating condition. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.